You're all messy. But good morning. As you can see, I am very sweaty. So yes, I did exercise already. There was somebody in the gym, so I didn't want to invade the people's privacy. So I didn't go live in the gym. Plus they were playing music as well, which means that I could not go live because of YouTube restrictions. Anyways, I did the stairs. So I don't care what anybody say. I know I haven't been in the gym for a long time since I only started like a week ago. Today Tuesday, less than a week maybe, right? And tell you I don't feel much pain or even sore muscles or anything. I do feel like I get a workout, and then after a few minutes it's gone. But I did stairs yesterday evening. I went and I did stairs. I did stairs about 6:30. So if you have stairs, I recommend them to use them, right? You don't have to not hold on to the railings. If you have railings, hold on to them. Practice, practice, practice. And then when you reach to the point where you're getting better at the stairs, you can start let go off the railings and stuff like that, or let go off each set. And going up, what I do is when I'm going down, I go down quickly. No wait, do it on a beat like tat 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 tat, right? That's how I do going down. Tat 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 tat. So 2 steps on each. So I'm doing 2 steps, 2 feet. Sorry, yeah, 2 steps on each step. So tat 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 to go down, right? And when I'm coming up, I skip a stairs. So the stairs, let me go over that again. When I'm going up, I skip a stairs. So if I'm on staircase, like stairs one or step one, I don't step on step two and then move slowly or move fast. I don't do that. I step and then I step over that step. So I'm stepping on step one and step three and then step five, stuff like that. Because that is the same posture as if you were doing lunges, right? And then it's going uphill. So you're going up, which give you a good stretch on your legs. Morning. Hey, Robert. So do that. So I skip a step and then I go up. And I don't go up fast. I hold on to the railings most time. I go up a lot of flights. So I do a lot of flights. When I go down, I just, as I tell you, do the steps, tat, 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 to go down. And then I go back up. And let me tell you something. I feel it. I felt it when I was going up. Felt it when I was coming down. Breathing was all off, you know. And this morning when I woke up, my legs felt like they had a workout. So I'm telling you, those stairs, I know those machines are there to replace certain stuff, and you can do uphill or staircases with them or whatever. There's nothing like moving. And I guess when you're moving, it gives a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It gives a different feeling because it's like when you reach at the top of the staircase, you're like, yes, you reach somewhere. And then when you reach down to the bottom again, you're like, yes, you reach somewhere. Even though you know you're starting over again and you're going back to the top. So that's good, right? So I recommend that. Also, I just want to say, like, I was going to talk about my face because when I came on last week, my face was a lot of bumps. Like, I've been having this problem since I moved here to Canada. Lots and lots of bumps, and my face just full of rash and all that. It's been to the point where I had to go see the doctor about it because it just didn't seem normal to me. Since I got here, like the rashes on my face were out of this world. I don't have acne, it's just like small bumps, like small bumps, and sometimes they leave spots. So if you look, you see a lot of spots, right? So sometimes it leaves spots. So I'm like, I need to get this fixed or something because this is not normal, right? So I went to see an allergist because also sometimes I notice like my body changes when I'm eating certain things. So I went to see an allergist. It took me 6 months to get that appointment with that specialist, and she pretty much explained like what I have and why I get the rashes or the bumps on my face. But she's still concerned, so she's sending me to a different specialist, which is now a dermatologist, because she's like, oh, your skin seems a little bit different. I always tell people that people don't normally believe me when I say that. So she said, your skin seems a little bit different, and I don't want to make any assumptions. I don't want to say anything or whatever. So I'm going to send you to an expert. I'm going to send you to a dermatologist and let them take a look at your skin and tell you what you think. So, like, I would just, like, she scratched me, right? Which, she just scratched me to say she want to see how my skin reacts. And she scratched me and she was like, oh, that's not normal. Like, your skin is not supposed to be, like the scratch that she put on my skin. She's like, oh, it's not supposed to be that forgot the word, but like it's way more than what it's supposed to be, right? So she's like, oh, that's not normal. And I'm like, yeah. And like I'm like, you caught me, right? Like, that's what I want to say to the lady. So I didn't say it because I don't want to be that person. And then she's like, oh, I barely scratched you. I'm like, no, you didn't barely scratch me, you caught me. Like, I know you feel like you're just barely, like, because she used this little thing and she just barely like scratch it against my skin, but it cut me. Like, I'm like, you caught me. You caught me. And then she's like, oh wow, your skin is exaggerating the scratch way more than any normal person skin would. And I'm like, oh, interesting. Then she's like, oh yeah. And then after that, so now this is like 2 weeks later or a week later, and I still have the mark. I still have the mark where the allergist scratched me. And as soon as she called me to check up on me, I'm going to tell her that I have the mark that she scratched me, and I still have it. And I will be having this mark for quite some time because it's not leaving, because it's cut. You cut me. Like, you cut me. So she's like, no, no, no. And I always tell people, like, I get paper cuts all the time if I'm passing by. Sometimes I'm passing just by cloth, and if it's too rough, it will scratch my skin, it will cut it. My skin is super, super soft. And I normally say it, people think I'm just want to, say like, oh, you have soft skin and, whatever. But no, I don't mean it like, oh, it's a nice thing. I mean it like, no, I go outside and then I'm coming home with a lot of bruises, and that's not normal. And, you're supposed to can go outside. You're supposed to can like pass something that is not soft and it doesn't irritate your skin. That's the word. So it was very irritated, right? So you're supposed to can pass something. If you're passing like a couch with a rough material and you pass that and it scratches on your skin, you're supposed to be okay. You're not supposed to pass a rough material on a couch and it scratches your skin and you have to deal with that mark for days or months or even weeks. That's not normal. Anyways, that's enough about me. So yeah, I did title this one as "Believe in Yourself," as in like you can do things. The doctor did put me on some prescription drugs to help me to clear up the bumps from my face and like other rashes that I might experience, because for some reason heat is a problem to me now, which is so weird because we all know, born, grow, live the whole of my life in Jamaica. I never have no problem with heat. Come to Canada, my body go in a shock based on what the doctor say. I know heat is a problem to me. So she gave me some prescription drugs to help me to regulate my body temperature so I can function outside. So that's just a little bit like a synopsis or just a glimpse of what I've been going through. I have been going through a lot. One of the main things is that I couldn't exercise. Not that I didn't want to exercise. I couldn't exercise because I didn't have any space to exercise. But now we've solved that problem. I did talk about that before. Just that whole thing with my skin has also been another problem for me. Temperatures being an issue for me now is also another problem for me. I'm not claiming any of these. I'm putting them away. I'm trying my best to see how I can do it. I did talk to a friend of mine, and they said to me, it could all be from your gut. Like, you have gut problems where all this is coming from your gut because you need good gut health, if that's the way you determine. So they said, okay, these are the list of supplements that you should take to help you to improve your gut health. And these are the things that you're supposed to cut from your diet in order to improve your gut health, right? I did that. Ooh, I cut away everything. When I mean no GMO, no gluten, no salt, no high fructose, corn syrup, no anything with lows, glucose, every one of those lows, all of them, cut them all out. No fast food, no oily products, no oil, no fried stuff. I cut out all that. And I took up a lot of supplements, lots and lots of supplements, maybe $600 Canadian dollars worth of supplements I had to take. And I'm taking maybe 10 capsules, 10, between 8 to 10 capsules per day, right? And yeah, so I did that. Hence, my body weight dropped, just drop, kept on dropping. So, and also I didn't eat certain things, no meat, right? I had fish occasionally, vegetables, no rice, no bread, no flour. I had cornmeal occasionally, no pasta, none of that. So it was a it was quite a trip, right? And I did that for a couple months. I want to say I did it for approximately about 5 to 6 months, right? I did that for, and I did my whole meat journey, no meat for maybe 8 months, and then I had some chicken, right? So that's the reason for my weight loss. I don't want to say, I don't want to come here and say, oh, yeah, it's because I've been exercising all this time and, lie like a lot of people do. Say, oh, yeah, I did this exercise, or I've been doing this, I've been doing that. No, I've been, I've not been exercising, and I have been dieting. I went on a very strict diet, as I said, and I've been taking a lot of supplements. So my body is more regulated, right? And I feel better. I look better. I feel better. I am a little thinner than I wanted to be, because the last time I checked, I was 130 pounds, and I never wanted to go that low. I wanted to be between 140 to 150 steadily. I did go way beyond 130 at one point when I was not eating anything at all. Like I took off everything off my diet. I was maybe 115, 120, and I've never seen that weight since I was in high school. So that was really bad. So then I said, you know what, let me just start to add back a few things to my diet. And I put on a little bit more weight. So now I'm about 130, 135, somewhere there. I'm still not 100% comfortable with this weight, because I think I'm still a little bit small, because I can't fit my clothes as well. So I want to go back to like 140. 140, that's 10 pounds. That would be okay for me, I think. Okay. All right. So I just say all of that to say, whatever it is that you want to do with yourself, just know that you are capable of doing it. Sometimes we don't believe in ourselves, and that's why I titled this Believe in Yourself, because we doubt ourselves more than anybody else does. Trust me. If you say that you can do it, then you can do it, because you are your greatest critique. You're your greatest critique, right? You criticize yourself more than anybody else would. You doubt yourself more than anybody else would. Nobody could doubt you as much as you doubt yourself. Nobody. And if you believe in yourself and you just say to yourself, you can do this, trust me, I promise you, you can do it. Promise. And what I focus now on is not about everything that's going on, disease here, disease there, recession impending or impeding, or whatever the word is, recession coming up, and this and that, and all the other things that are supposed to scare you. I don't subscribe to any of that. What I subscribe to is just, no, you cannot live in yesterday. Yesterday is already gone, and you cannot live tomorrow. Tomorrow is not yet here. You have to live now. You have to do what you want to do now. Stop saying, oh, next year me I go do this, summer me I go do this, this a day me I go do this, that day me I go do this, when time cold, when time warm, when time this, when time that, when rain a fall, when rain a fall, when me this, when me that. Just go and be happy. Just do something to make you feel better. I'm not saying You don't need money for the things. When I say you don't need money for be happy, I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying choose things that make you happy right now. What are you doing right now? You might be sitting around your computer doing some work. Okay, how are you feeling? Assess yourself. How are you feeling? I really feel up to it. I really feel bleh. All right, feel better. How can I feel better in this moment? Ask yourself that question. How can I feel better in this moment? If I get up and I just stretch, make a sorry, it's about time for me to get off, but make a big outburst if you have to stretch. Do you feel better? Possibly. Okay. Also, you could say, I don't know. If you're inside your house, if you're inside your workplace, if you're inside a building, what about walking outside? What is the temperature like? Just go outside, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel the sun on your skin if you have sun. Feel the cold on your skin if it is cold. Just go outside and feel whatever the temperature is outside. You don't have to stay out there long. You don't have to make your manager come look for you. Just stay out there 2 to 5 minutes. Take a deep breath in. Look outside. Look as far as your eyes can possibly see. So if you're on your work building and you can go and it's high, like a high, look and see what's the furthest thing that you can see. Look at it, right? For a few seconds. If you're on a ground floor level or you're at your house and it's a 1 story, go outside and just look. Look on the trees if you have trees. Just look at something. Just see something. Feel the temperature, feel the air, feel the wind. Just be present in the moment. Do you feel better? Possibly. Possibly not. Also, if you can't move, you have to stay right here at this point, at this place right now. You cannot get up from your desk. Are you able to put on a music, like some music that you like? Are you able to put on a song that you like for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, just to get yourself in a good mood, right? So that's the aim. In each moment of your day, think about how can I feel better now? What can I do to feel better now? Another thing that you could also do is drink a cup of water. Get up from your desk, drink a cup of water, and say, okay, that was refreshing. Go back to your desk. Or get up, drink a cup of water. Even if you don't feel better at that present moment, know that when you drink that cup of water, it is going to make you feel better for the long run. So that's also something that you can do to feel better right now. Another thing that you can do to feel better right now is to make somebody's day. Look around. If you don't have anybody around you, like you're alone, go on your phone. No, shut a room. Go on your phone and just say to somebody, I hope you have a good day. You never know what that can do. And I'm telling you, I get that a lot of times. And sometimes people don't even know when they're sending me the good messages that they're sending me that it's just what I needed at that moment. It's just that they don't even get it and they don't even know why they send a specific message at a specific time. But trust me, when the messages come, it is the time that it is supposed to come. Trust. And I appreciate them. So if you can do that, just send a message to somebody. Hope you have a good day. Or you can send something funny like go drink a glass of water. Take a, whatever you want to send something nice to the person. Sometimes they might not even see it at the same time, but they're going to see it when they need to see it. So I hope that helped. But just right throughout the day that you go through, while you're going through your day every day, just think about how can I feel better at this moment? What can I do, right? And just live a little. Today we're gonna have our second heat wave for this year. It has been a very weird year when it comes to the weather. We haven't had warm weather like consistently since we haven't had warm weather consistently, full stop. We have some little heat waves that come about One came maybe 2 weeks ago, or a week, no, yeah, 2 weeks ago, and it lasts for like about 3 to 4 days, and it gone, and then cold come back. And now again we have one that is lasting 3 to 4 days, and when it gone, cold come back again. And this is supposed to be summer. So for those who are here and they're going through the weather problems and just the bipolarness of the weather when it comes to when it's not cold, it's raining, or something else is going on, just go out and enjoy the weather as much as you can. The good thing about Canada is that even though you finish work at 5 o'clock, you have daylight all the way till 10 o'clock. So go ahead and use up the daylight. Yeah, I know you have working at the morning, but take even 2 hours from 5 o'clock. When you are left work, say you actually do work from home and you have to go work, bring one bathing suit in your bag if you want, or bring one shorts in your bag, change off when you leave out, when you leave from work, and just go somewhere, go sit down. Go somewhere, go put your foot in a little cold water if you want. Or just go take in some views or some whatever. Just spend the time. Like if you weren't going to work, what would you be doing at this time? Spend that small amount of time at the end of the day when you actually have to work. For those who are upset and they're depressed and they're at work, just know that you have a job. Be grateful. I know sometimes being grateful might seem very hard, but just thank God for what you currently have. And if you want something different, ask for it and work for it, right? Ask for what you want and it is given. And the Bible says, you have not because you ask not, right? So I'm going to leave you with that today. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week. And remember, each time that you just think about how can I feel better in this moment. Okay? So have a good one. Bye, everyone.